y'all, welcome to my channel. My name's Ashley and I own an Etsy shop where I make dog-inspired products for you and your dog Bestie. I thought it would be fun to do a little shop update today, just to kind of share where things are. We're almost at the end of the first quarter of the year and we are hitting some awesome marks in our goals that we had. So I'm gonna go ahead and share those, and then I also thought it would be fun to share why I decided to start my business on Etsy instead of Shopify. I get this question a lot from people who are interested in starting their own small businesses, so I'll give my story on that. Let's get started. All right, so on the shop updates, the most exciting news I have of this quarter is that we finally made our 4,000th sale. I'm super excited about this. We've been open since the end of 2019. Having 4,000 sales, mostly doing this part-time, has been absolutely wonderful. I was very excited to celebrate that order that came in. Also, we expanded our shipping recently to a more global audience. So in the past, we shipped to just the United States and Canada, but now we offer shipping to Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and yes, Mexico. So if you're in one of those countries, definitely go ahead and check out the shop. We do offer shipping to those areas now. We did get our first order for Australia, so we're hoping the bandana makes its way safely over there from the United States. And if you're the person that ordered that, please send me a pic. I would love to see our bandanas in Australia. Super exciting. Next, I wanted to share some of the new products that we added to our store. First, we expanded our line of celebration bandanas. We have some new patterns, actually same pattern, different color. We have a light purple now in these adorable cupcake designs, and we also have like a neutral color. We have a blue version of this that is a top seller, but purple is starting to take off. So if you're celebrating something for your dog, definitely check these out. We also added this super cute puppuccino bandana. If you like to take your dog on pup cup dates to Starbucks or any other coffee shop, this is the cutest thing to wear. It'll just be a showstopper with your dog at the coffee shop. So definitely check that one out. And then lastly, because we are here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, I thought it'd be fun to add some local designs to the shop. I know we're so far away from football season. We do have basketball season, but for the upcoming season to celebrate, we have footballs. This would be good for any team, any sport dog. Need to go support someone playing a game. You can put this on your pup. We also have the famous houndstooth. This is a big deal here in Alabama. A lot of people wear this to the game or around campus. So if you want your pup to be in houndstooth, we got that. And then we have elephants. So if you're from Alabama, if you know, you know. Big Al, elephants are a big deal here. So yeah, those are some of our exciting shop updates that we have had. We've seen a lot of growth in our shop. Just our conversion rate has been going up, so meaning we have about the same amount of visitors, but more people coming to the shop are buying things and understanding our story and just really resonating with the products that we're putting out there. So I am super happy about that, about the conversion rate going up. If you have any feedback about the shop or you want to see something specific, definitely go ahead and leave a comment below. I love to see what people want, and oftentimes custom orders turn into real products in the shop and they become a big hit. So I love working with customers to design new things. All right, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. All right, now let's get into the juice of this video. Why I decided to start my business on Etsy instead of using Shopify. So something important to note, I have tried Shopify before after being on Etsy for a few years, so I can give my feedback kind of on both of those. But essentially, when I started my business, I wanted something that was an easy setup, and Etsy was incredibly easy for me to set up. I do have a background in IT, so that did help me a lot in setting the shop up, but I had never done e-commerce before. And Etsy was very simple to understand and to use and create listings, and they offered marketing on their platform. So I thought that was all really, really nice, the ease of use. Now, a lot of people say, oh, but Ashley, Etsy will take so much of your money. They have so many fees. And it's true, there are a lot of fees on Etsy and lots of really just like places, you know, almost feels like nickel and dimed a little bit. After doing the math, I calculated that Etsy takes about 30 to 35% of the profit, and that is a huge chunk. But the reason why, a large reason why I chose Etsy, aside from its being easy to use, is that Etsy brings warm customers. So what that means is usually people who are on Etsy, they have already decided that they want to buy something. They don't need to be convinced to buy something, they are looking for something specific, so they go to Etsy to find it. Most of the big sellers on Etsy are customizable things that people want for special occasions, and that really was the market that I was getting into when I just started. So because I'm not super powerful at photography and social media and influencing, for me, the idea of being able to open a shop where customers are already coming and I don't need to convince them to come starting out was a really good option for me. On Shopify, now Shopify will not take as much money. They charge like, I believe $30 a month right now for their most basic plan, and they'll even give you the first month for free or for $1. It's super awesome. They don't take, they might charge like, I think they have a credit card fee, maybe, have to look into that. But they don't take a bunch of money from every transaction that you have on there. But the deal on that is you need to bring people to your shop using your own influence, your own social media. You just have to have a way to get customers to go to your website, and then you need to convince them to buy something once they're there. For me, that's just a lot harder because, like I said, I'm not like a photography pro. Just still developing my design skills. So I did attempt to use Shopify for a while, and I really did appreciate, I thought it was a little more complex than Etsy to use. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to a brand new beginner, especially someone who maybe isn't very like technology skilled. But for me, like, it wasn't too terrible to set up, and I did appreciate having a lot more flexibility in the design of my store. I also liked that it had a lot of integrations. You could integrate Shopify with your Etsy store as well and have it go both ways. So that would be definitely something for me to look forward to in the future if I continue to build up my organic traffic or the traffic that I drive myself to my Etsy shop. I would love to like redirect that to a website and then maybe also integrate with Etsy. So I kind of have both sides of things. You know, I'm getting those warm customers, but also when I drive traffic, I can drive it to my own website, have my own look and feel, and not be so tied down to what's on Etsy. The other thing that is really important to consider, and this is always on my mind, but being on any platform, you really have to be careful because they have policies and rules, and at any point, a platform can shut down your shop. Etsy can shut down your shop, Shopify can shut down your shop. So once you get into a small business, I definitely recommend trying to diversify where you make your sales, because it's not highly possible, but it is possible if there's maybe policies you aren't aware of that your store could get shut down by a platform and then you lose that source of income. So just something to be mindful of if you are looking to get into the small business. But yeah, the main reason that I decided to start on Etsy was because I thought it was very simple to set up. I liked that it brought warm customers, especially those that were looking for customized items for special occasions such as weddings, birthdays, baby announcements, graduation announcements, and yeah. For me, it's better to kind of lose out on some of the money as I grow my business. And then in the future, I hope to move over to Shopify to have my own space there and really create my own design and look and feel, and maybe integrate that with my Etsy shop. So that way I can kind of have the best of both worlds. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my experience as a small business owner, using Etsy or are curious about my Shopify experience, definitely feel free to leave a message in the comments. Other than that, have a great day.